Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda T. Tonight we are reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 6, Episode 11. But before we start... The comeback group.
Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
I thought he said it.
I don't know what he said.
Look here. I feel like the last 4 times I done watched this, we were sitting in this comeback group, and I'm tired of being here.
Look, you know what's funny? It's like they stopped calling it black. They just go ahead and call it the comeback.
Right. So they said it's the same group under a different name. You know, Maurice is like, this is our idea. You just changed the name.
That part got me confused. I'm like, okay, so you're mad because Kimmy is like, it's not the money. And so I'm like, so if they go under the comeback group, do them taxes and things get paid? And does the comeback group kind of oversee where these monies from the sponsorship is going? Is that why it's such an issue? Because if it's just black, then y'all don't know. Y'all had an idea with no direction of what.
I don't know.
I love how Martell just sits there like a bump on a log waiting on somebody to tell him.
Well, Kimmy was, Marceau said under the comeback group, everything was dysfunctional. Kimmy was like, you was the biggest dysfunction in the group. He was like, and that makes it dysfunctional. I was like,
yeah, he definitely didn't disagree with her.
No.
But Marceau calling it black ain't making it any less dysfunctional. As we sit at this meeting, you tell Tisha what to say. She comes through, tries to execute with all of this stern and bossman, energy, only to just look a fool because she doesn't know what she's doing.
I don't even know why we're even sitting at this table, because if Kimmy knows she don't want to do it, and Mel knows she don't want to do it, I don't understand why we're even entertaining the thought of it. I don't even know what the argument is.
And how come with no Mel, then there's no, how did that happen to be a thing?
Maurice.
Why is he saying
that?
Well,
Mel said, so what you're saying is, if it's not all 6 of us, then you're not doing it. And he said yes.
Why?
I don't know.
It's not the comeback group.
I'm so confused, and I'm so over this comeback group shit. Well, the date don't work for Mel anyway, because she's open for Eric Bellinger. Who's that? I don't know. You know who that is? Oh, okay. I thought I was just in the dark. Yeah. Okay. So Maurice was like, then Mel do an electronic master class, and teacher was like, no, we're not doing that.
Why though?
But you know what? When he said it, I was like, did Mel say she want to do that? She did. Like, you making extra work. Well, Mel, you can do this.
I feel like Mel came to tell y'all
that she wasn't going to be in it. When he said it, I was like, she
otherwise already booked. Had y'all went ahead and booked her last time before y'all said y'all wasn't going to pay people, you might have had an opportunity to get her in, but no, she ain't gonna be able to do it.
She ain't doing it.
She probably looking across the table at Martell like, why am I here? I'm not.
Yeah. She said she don't want to be part of this episode. I mean, she definitely damn sure don't want to work with Martell. So, yeah.
Literally sitting there for what? What is he bringing to the table? Wine?
Nope. Not even that.
No scoops yet. That's just the idea.
Not even that, because we always got to drink black when we with this group. Child. Mm-mm.
Well, I don't want some black champagne in the bottle this time.
Bubbles make me burp. So, and basically, Mel, she just ain't trying to be a part of it. And they're just like, I mean, if Mel don't do it, we don't do it. I'm like, are y'all using her as an excuse because y'all don't want to do it anyway? Because I'm pretty sure you and Kimmy,
Or are you afraid nobody's coming? Are you afraid people gonna be like, well, Mel's not there,
you
so
need her to bring the people. Yeah. Uh, so
that
the
says a
next,
lot. That says a lot.
yeah.
Because
Well, we
I
know
feel
she
like a
has a
lot
big
of people
following.
love Kimmy, but maybe not enough to leave their house to come.
We know she got a big following. Mel and Martell. Maybe that's why
They'll
Martell is
come see
there.
Martell. He's still there.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's why maybe Martell is there. He's the other half.
But they will come see him. He's got a
Yeah.
bigger following than they do.
Yeah.
He gonna come. He gonna wear a tight shirt, unbutton it. He might even throw a little short set on for you because you know I love it.
Mm-mm.
You know I love to
Mm-mm.
bring up Martell in a short set.
So the next thing we got Mel and Nell at pole class. Y'all ain't gonna convince me Nell her girl like that. Y'all can save it. I don't believe it. But I will say she look good. How old is Nell? Every time I see her, I be like, now how
It's a
old
flip
is she?
flop. It's a flip flop. It's like, is she? What is she? I don't know.
She
We
look
know
really
that
cute.
we know that her and Nell, that's not her girl. Because I have a young friend, and when we used to work together, we would do stuff together. But I see her hanging out like with her friends, but she young. You know what I'm saying? So would we hang out? Does she consider me her girl? Yeah. But does she hang out? Do we hang out like she hangs out with her friends? No.
Yeah, she's not a part of Mel's inner circle like that. She
But they
should,
don't want to be on the show, so she gotta.
yeah. Nell just be saying like she happy just to be around. She be so excited, like, oh girl, I'm here. Oh, she just happy. And I still kind of feel like Carlos' messy self is trying to bring Mel and her mess that she got over there slowly in.
You definitely gotta be careful with Carlos because
Yeah.
you never know what his real motives.
Because Chris got a lot of shit going on over there.
But when you look at Mel, I feel like what's her name? Nell.
Nell.
Yeah, y'all really be trying, don't
Mel,
you?
Mel,
Don't
Maurice,
you?
Martell, Marceau, shit.
Y'all gotta Tisha, Keisha,
Mel 1,
and
Mel
Kiki.
2. New Mel, old Mel, and Nell.
I feel like she was real cute.
She was real cute.
But she's still cute. But I feel like she was real cute. Like,
I'm trying to, but and Chris Fletcher is nice looking.
he's a good looking. Like, I think they're a good looking couple. It's just that I feel like Nell's her like she got the same problem Tiffany got, except she's actually old enough to dress like Tiffany. But I
Is
feel
she
like
though?
if she
That's what I want to know.
I don't think she's that old, but she's definitely older than Mel. But I feel like she
She
dressed
does that
older.
dress
Like if
old.
she was
Yeah.
getting a little spotty, because
There's a
sometimes she
lot of
showed me,
Southern girls that
yeah,
dress
yeah, yeah,
old.
in a
And you
bad
be
wig.
like, yeah,
You just
that's what
take
I'm
the
trying to figure
freaking
out.
wigs off. Like take them off.
Yeah.
Because if you can't afford like the right wig, child. Okay, I have a sidebar. There's this girl that works at Walmart in my neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
and she wears entirely too much everything. Like the makeup be too much. She have her eyelashes done. She have her eyebrows be out to here, but she's the one to draw them eyebrows up, and then they do
Mm-hmm.
a thing, and they all out to here. Then she like glues these little white. It's always
The
the
dots.
same. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So she got white dots across here, and it's weird because it's very neat. Like she's taking very much care into her look. It's always the same makeup job. She got the white dots down. Mind you, we're at Walmart at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not real sure why all the energy was put into
Mm-hmm.
this. But then she wears like, know how fashion fair makeup always like look orange or pink.
Mm-hmm.
Look like she got on fashion fair makeup because her face be real pink. Child, she had a long weave with a part, and the tracks was just glued there. And it
Oh,
was hard for
she
me
didn't
to not stare because I was like, so then
she didn't have her leave out. She
there was
forget
nothing
that
to leave
part.
out. I don't think there's nothing because her edges be like,
Oh, maybe she had got the paste on once that you just glue. I don't know.
girl. When I'm telling you, I was like looking at the tracks, like I don't want to stare, but that's not how you
Mm.
can't.
Mm-mm.
You got company.
Hey girl. Hey boy.
Yeah, I can't tell. Like I want her to throw the wig out and just be a little more. Cause I feel like she probably like Kenya and Sheree's age.
You think she's that old? I can't tell.
It don't matter because they spicy. You know what I'm saying?
Go
Hey,
boy.
Chris be in Atlanta all the time. He need to take her with him.
Mm-mm. Well, Nell asked Mel about how was her Valentine's Day because she saw her on Instagram and she saw her arm.
We
And
all saw
I didn't see it.
I saw it.
But the world saw it.
Yeah.
So she said,
And you know what? I didn't think nothing of it because I thought it was with one of her songs. I thought she was
because it looked like an album cover or something.
yeah.
She say she in a good space with old boy. She didn't know that she hadn't had protection in years prior to leaving her marriage, and she found out. She realized she was sleeping with the enemy. She sure was,
She
child, 'cause
was.
he ain't mean no good
And
to
when you
nobody
get
but
married that
himself.
young, you don't know. She ain't had no chance to see what the right thing might. She been being gaslit since she was 22 years old.
Yeah.
And pregnant every year.
Well, she said this dude hit everything on her list and more. And Nell want to know, is she gonna
I
meet her?
bet that ain't what he hitting, but it don't matter because he got her smiling.
Yeah. And then, I ain't trying to be a pessimist, but I was like, that first one afterwards usually do, because it's something different. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be more. Just something different. Just something to have fun with
That's
for
why
right
she
now.
shouldn't bring him on. That's why she
Yeah.
should keep it private. I'm not mad at
Yeah, I
that.
don't
Like,
want
I
her to
just
start
see,
thinking about marriage and all of this with
nah,
this guy. Cause just enjoy
just
being you.
see. If it's 3-4 years down the road and y'all
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
because right now this situation with Martell is so tumultuous, you don't even want to be trying to.
And then it's not hard to hit everything on your list because you're a public figure. So I
Everybody
think
know
you
what
can
your
kind of, yeah,
everybody seen your list.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can get a good idea just to be the damn total opposite of damn Martell. You know what I'm saying?
Like wear
Um,
clothes that fit, go to a
yeah,
job like a real job.
yeah, be caring,
What?
Go see what she wants. B, just close the front door because currently somebody is walking down the street. People can't walk around here. So, yeah, she said people probably not gonna know who he is until she get married. Child,
It
Marcel,
probably won't. Well, this show won't be around that long. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. But
hopefully not.
I don't think she means married, but she definitely means when she knows that this is something for real, for real. Let him be around for a while. Hell,
It don't seem like we just went through this divorce.
you know what though? She said that picture was taken on the way to the resort. Now, remember I told you when
My
Martell
old
pulled
boy
out from
left
that thing and
and
she
she
had that
stayed.
booty thing on.
Yep.
Like, uh-huh. She expecting somebody.
Was that around that time?
It wasn't that time, but I'm just saying, you
Yeah.
can't convince me he wasn't coming through because we was like, the kid's finna leave and she's standing at the door with a booty out
Yeah.
bathing suit. She wasn't
Yeah.
wearing no booty out bathing suit the other day before. She had on a mom bathing suit with the high waist. When Martell wanted to look at old family photos. When he
It's like
pulled
you don't
out,
even know my man will be here tomorrow.
right, and she pulled out the booty thong bathing suit.
So Marcel and Tisha is looking at apartments, child.
That lady said that apartment was 2,000 square feet.
Bigger than their house.
It's bigger than a lot of houses. A 2,000 square feet apartment
Mm-hmm.
in Huntsville?
Had a walk-in closet. She ain't got a walk-in closet. Mm. Marcel want him and AJ to stay back, him and MJ to stay back at the house. And she like, you guys ain't gonna be over there in the bachelor pad. We're gonna stay together under one roof as a family. And Marcel going this whole tirade. You remember when did he say the closet? Did he say the closet?
For the upstairs while she was gone for the weekend or something?
Yeah, and I was like, what did he do? Not this room we've been seeing him in.
He said closet or office. I thought he said office.
Oh, okay, because I'm like, not that bedroom.
I don't know. I feel like Tisha, you sit up here talking about you trust your husband and he's not having. First of all, if they're under construction, the darn sure ain't no bachelor pad. And he's with AJ, not
MJ.
Maurice. MJ. But I'm just saying.
He said if he could work through the night, he can get it done. Here's my thing though. Well, he said he'll give her way, but you know, they got to make sacrifices, and you know, the labor, he gonna hire somebody and the labor cost is gonna come out of their allowance. You need to hire somebody anyway, clearly. Was you really planning to do all that yourself though? Were you?
Him and MJ.
Oh.
No, I don't think it was him planning to do it all himself. I don't think that's a crazy. I feel like contractors do that, but however, like, he shouldn't have made it a thing. They should just put an air mattress or something over to that house, and you know what I'm saying. If he come home, if he come to the apartment, he come. If he don't, he don't. Like, it's not like he's not doing that already, Tisha. So, like, let's don't pretend. It's just because he said it already. He come home every night, Tisha. Now, does he?
Heck, I don't know. Child.
And if he does, what you worried about?
He wouldn't do it for me though. I'd be like, no, it's something more to it. I don't trust Marcel with that.
But she says she do. We're not talking about you.
She lying.
Clearly.
Yeah, she don't trust him. She know what's some sneak shit up. I could see him trying to take his son and go that way, and you take the girls and go this way. I could see some shit like that popping off.
I just feel like in regular people's life, the woman, the wife will be like, me and the girls is not staying in this construction zone, and we finna go over mama's house until we get this. The whole rented apartment thing seems like a lot, but maybe they don't want to
That's
stay
weird.
with
That's weird.
Renting an apartment while the renovation is happening.
Yeah,
and
like what kind of renovations are they doing?
Always seeing Marcel standing somewhere where construction is being done, but not actually done. It's always.
So what kind of renovation is going on?
Well, I don't know who posted that video the other day. Somebody posted a video of Tisha. Well, she posted it, but that ain't where I seen it. She did a live of her going through the house, showing the things that are getting done, and I mean, they over there constructing things. It ain't done.
So they are like tearing walls and stuff down?
Everywhere. Yeah.
That is so stupid. Just buy another house.
They doing staircases and stuff, you know.
Like, it ain't like y'all
what
just
I've seen, like, Tisha has terrible taste. I'm curious to see what.
It's not like that y'all sitting in the best area. You sitting right on the highway. When you want to move from that anyway?
Next to the construction, where they look like they widening the highway.
That is weird. Like, is it a connection to that house or something? Why are we staying with that house? I'm trying to figure out. It's weird. Anyway, Courtney then came over to talk to Marcel.
Again, standing in a space that's under construction, but not actually.
Yeah, he's putting he's framing walls for this upscale barbershop that they're.
Is he? Who's there with him? He's framing it by himself.
See what I'm saying? That's I'm like, you weren't doing it by yourself anyway, boy. What you talking about? Yeah. So Courtney come in and he asked for advice about working with relatives and tell him how he had to fire Stormy's cousin, and Marceau give him this story about how he had to fire Maurice one time. But here's the thing, it was just like because y'all should have had this conversation. I don't know how y'all putting these episodes together, but this should have happened right after we seen that.
My boy got fired.
Yeah, because it was kind of awkward.
He was at the baby shower, but they was outside fighting with Lou, so they did not get a chance to talk about,
Yeah, it was weirdly placed. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, Maurice is the big brother, and he had to work for
Marceau. I can see that.
And so that kind of made me understand why Maurice is so caught on, this was our idea. This was our idea. Because I was like, that's why you made
it? Yeah. It sounded like all of them work for Marceau because they said the other brother too. And we know he worked. Didn't he work for him? Was that how he met Mel Mom? Was he working there too?
I thought she worked for them.
I know she did, but I'm saying, is that how
the
she
brother.
met? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he was working
he had
there
or the other
or
brother
just
too.
hanging around. You know how sometimes people come around when you got a business.
I don't feel like it was the other brother. The other brother felt like looking like he got his stuff together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Tisha then met up with Mel. And they do a little short talking about the kids. And Mel say this week they with their dads. And Tisha's like, well, how's that working out? I mean, and Mel go into very little details. Like, I don't like you. I'm not gonna tell you. We're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like Tisha was just trying to be nosy, So she goes into Mel.
She's like, we've been doing it for 3 years. It is what it is. Next question.
She's like, I'm used to you being boss Mel, and at the meeting, that just wasn't you. And she was like, well, I mean, when I was like that was prior to all of the drama that basically went down between them. She's like, I can't jump from 0 to 10, even if it is for the community, Tisha.
And how am I gonna be a boss when it's your shit and I don't even know what you're doing?
She don't know what she's doing.
I gave you an idea, you took it and told me you still wasn't gonna pay me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was nice of her to offer up any suggestions, to be honest.
Yeah, because I don't even know. I still don't even know why we there. Because I wouldn't have been. Because Carlos had to tell him.
Or Marceau was like, you need to go talk to her because if she doesn't do it, then it's not going to work. So go see if you can convince Mel to be on board.
I mean, she probably did, but I don't know why Mel is there.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Unless Marceau, I mean, not Marceau, Carlos said that this was a project they had to work on. Because I don't even know why we're here.
Well,
I would never work with her.
Soul of the devil.
Yeah.
Why would you even want that around you? Ain't you tired of my black cloud, girl?
Yeah. Well, then Tisha said, well, she wished Mel would be a part of it, but she's not going to force her to do anything. But in the confessional, she started talking about, this ain't about us, it's about the community. I mean, you can say community 50,000 times. It's not going to make me, you're not going to make her look bad because that's not what's going on.
How about I already did some stuff for the community?
I'm pretty sure she has.
My community box is checked. So.
Yeah. She asked her, can you come and support and that day? And she was like, maybe, but I have a performance that day. I mean, and she was like, girl, don't let me see you out there talking about you got a performance and you on vacation booed up. Once again, she was trying to get.
What did that have to do with anything we was talking about? Bitch, we're not cool, so we're not going to talk about who I was booed up with.
Exactly.
And when you got to go out of town the next day, the day before, usually you don't have time to do extra shit. So if I have time to run through, maybe I'll do that. I'm not committing to anything.
As far as I'm concerned, she already said she has something to do.
Because this is what they want her, because she wants to not give them any opportunity to make the people think she gonna be there. Don't make the people think I'm coming and then I don't show up. And you try to use me as a way to get people in there still.
There. So she said, well, can you come look at the event center that we choose and tell everyone that you won't be a part of it? Mel kept eating her food and ignored her. And she was like, you hear me? And girl, she started laughing like, yeah, okay. But I will say, I like that they are to the point to where they can have these conversations and it's not this arguing all the time. You know, they was
the scene wasn't even a bad scene. Like,
it wasn't.
Like this was a real conversation.
Yeah, and I'm glad that we're at that point instead of all that argument. Because I'm arguing.
Even how Mel, I hate to bring up old girl, but this is how communication works. You know what I'm saying? When two people are talking it out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And without, you know.
Yeah.
Even though she did put that whole community thing, she slid back up in the confessional type of
she had to. Yeah.
She couldn't have been no more real than that. We've been through a lot of shit was said, like what you said about me. But we ain't gonna say that because that's just gonna, you know, start an argument. Because you know what you said. So, like you said, I can't go from 0 to 10. No, why am I coming to see the event space? I'm telling y'all, good luck with your project.
My thing is this.
If you have any questions, hit me up, and I'm, you know, glad to tell you what I think.
Child Stormy's family. Stormy had to sage the house before people came because she know it's going to get ready to go down because she know her mama just started.
Stormy's mama looked like Rasputia.
I'm not going to talk about what her mama looked like, but
she looked like Rasputia.
Mean. She has a very evil look.
You thought it because I seen that smirk on your face.
I thought it because I seen somebody else just tearing her down. I was like, oh my God, that was too much.
They say she looked like Rasputia?
But it was like just calling her all kind of ugly.
Have you seen the Nutty Professor? You have.
No,
it ain't Nutty Professor. It's the Clumps. What's that movie?
Rasputia was Norbit.
Norbit. Yes, she looked like Norbit.
She don't look like that. But
I don't know how you sit there and tear Tambra apart every week. We talk about Bell Collective.
I don't.
You can't admit that this lady looked like Rasputia because she
don't look like Rasputia. Now she look evil. I give you that. I don't see Rasputia, but she look evil.
She's evil.
So mom then told the aunt what happened between Stormy and Junior. And Stormy was like, I wish, you know, that information would have came from them. Well, what happened, she said they was talking and the aunt kept talking about the warehouse and Betty was like, you know, Junior was fired. And she said, and he said something about Stormy and I was about to whoop his butt. And I was like, and you said that. You absolutely said that. Get off of it.
How she was trying to whoop his butt? Like, Betty, what are you talking about?
This ain't no grown man. And then she started going off all this stuff Stormy done for you. When things get messed up, you say you just an employee. You her cousin too.
He's the one that got fired, Betty. What are you talking about? They fired him. What was he supposed to do?
The aunt looked over there at Stormy was like, it's who business is this? Yours or
why is she talking?
Okay. And she said, every time you get mad at my child, you talking about I'm gonna whoop his butt or you gonna cuss him out. And she was like, Stormy paid $15,000 to get your son out of jail. Junior was like, Junior went to jail. Who gives a fuck? That was
we don't. We don't. And Betty, we looking at you like, why you do that? Why you Mel
She
should
couldn't
be
wait
like,
to pull
oh,
that
okay,
out.
she's just a horrible person. Because if she do that to her sister, what she do about somebody outside the house?
It's like
Ain't
she
about
couldn't
enough.
wait to tell. She been doing Betty like that. I mean, what's her
Her
name? What's
sister.
the sister? She been doing her like that. Comparing my
Like you
child
sat
to
up
your
here and
child.
tried to embarrass this boy, and we looking at him like, well, how old is he? Because he probably did get in trouble back in the day. But so
Right. Oh, at that point, sister was like, take the mic off. Shit. And your child ain't perfect either. She went to jail too. And Stormy was like, she went when she was 19, but they ain't keep her. Sister done got mad. She done left out. Junior was like, you always trying to air out somebody's laundry, but are your clothes clean? She was like, I don't want to talk to you. You're a condescending little prick. I was like, she's so evil. So Stormy go out to talk to Aunt Lisa. That's her name. And then Lisa was like, your mama's evil. And she was like, well,
Tommy
you
got
need
a
to
lot
go.
of nerve trying to mend fences between folks that she just met. And she over here with her mama. Her mama is the problem in every scenario.
Well,
Every
it looked
scenario.
like it. Well, she was like, you need to go in there because she in there with Junior. Like, you better hurry go in there. Don't leave her in there alone with Junior, because she probably be putting her hands on Junior. I believe it.
And Junior can't.
Yeah. And she was like, she better leave him alone. So she run up in the house and leave my child
Like you said,
alone. And
this
the
is a
sister
grown
was
ass
like,
man.
make me.
What is
And
wrong with her?
it went from that to you are no longer my sister. And Stormy was just a no, y'all making this so hard. She crying. I can't have nothing without this happening. So
She
clearly
wants
this
to
is what
talk
they
things
do.
out. Stormy, your mother is a whole problem.
She is.
And you know it.
She do. That's why she
And
told
do
her you
you
gotta
hate
get up
Junior?
in
Why
there.
you set him up like that? You know your mama ain't got good sense. Why you do that?
Who up?
Junior, you fired him on TV. We didn't even know Junior. We got introduced to Junior and watched him get fired in the same damn day. Now you
Junior asked
brought him
me
over
to get
here with your
fired now.
mama. She talking about his record and how much money you paid to get him out. Betty, it wasn't even your money.
It don't matter. She that type. She like Mama Joyce. She that type.
Except
She think it's her money.
She looks like Rasputia and Mama Joyce does not.
Well, look, she said her it's sad for her because growing up they were tight. Her aunt was like her other mama. Junior was like her brother. So, but then
It
when
must
the
be
man,
nice to have you need another mama when Betty is your mama. You need somebody to go to.
well, you see, she was comforting the aunt. She wasn't comforting Betty. Get off of
Betty
there.
needs no comfort.
Get off of there. Yeah. She was like, Betty ain't never wrong. You know, she always being loud. Give it here, loud and ghetto, and thinks she could say whatever she want. And y'all always asking us to forgive her.
I mean, is she? Can't even believe I'm saying this. Wanda was a lot more entertaining than Betty. Betty's just awful. Wanda was fun to laugh at least. Good grief. We could
She
laugh
said
at her
she can't.
hairstyle. We could laugh at the way she pronounced things. Betty's just
Right.
evil.
She evil. She evil. Well, she said when she go love you, just let her. And she was like, I can't stop my mama. She was like, well, I can. A child, and the mama started walking up behind them when they was talking, and that Jaws music started playing because she was coming, and child, that's how it went off.
If you feel like you can't stop your mother, why do you keep bringing her places? That just means you knew she had no business at that tea party, Stormy, and you knew
Well,
exactly.
we know why she brought her to the tea party.
Well, that's whack, though.
She did the same thing Tisha did. She wanted her to be able to speak for her.
I'm sorry, but the way Wanda do it is different.
I tell you what though, That was about the
Wanda
most
didn't
entertaining
go
part.
too far until she tried to put her hands on somebody. Now, before that, we was just saying that
I
Wanda.
think Betty was finna put her hands on Julia if they hadn't got up in there. But I tell you what, that's about the most entertaining part I done seen since this thing been on. That right there, that and old girl questioning Sheree. Shit. I was like, all right, give me something. Cause y'all was about to make me go to sleep. Next week we gonna meet Martell's brother.
What's Carlos's obsession with people's mama? He just wants you to like, is it a requirement?
He
You
might
have to
not.
have an ignorant ass mama in order to be on the show.
Maybe his relationship with his mama is different, and so he wants to show how evil mama's is.
Well, he said his mother passed away. Now we don't know how she was while she was here, but he sure love an ignorant mama now.
Yeah. Cause Tiffany and mama just that didn't do it for him. We seen her and that was it.
Tiffany mama, we can't find her. We don't know where she at.
Well, the mama that raised her, the mama and daddy that raised her. Look,
Oh.
Tina Marie and Rick James.
And
Remember they
Howard
came
Hewitt.
over? Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even remember them, what they look like.
And you won't, because they were just simple. That was just
But I know what Betty looked like.
he don't even have Marsona mama on there like that. We seen her, she acted like she had some sense. And then
Well, so does Miss Van. Miss Van come through and she act like somebody's mama.
she ain't gonna get that much airtime.
I'm fine with that.
He brought Miss Van on there because he was gonna try to bring Miss Van out of character with that whole thing with Maurice brother.
And she didn't do it.
And we ain't seen her. That's
and
how
after our reunion, she didn't even want to come back no more.
Yep. He put her on there to make her act a fool. That's what he thought.
Because she made the mistake of dating some scary ass psycho stalker and
Maurice sitting up here talking to Kyle like he ain't got no sense. He might get popped on this week. Kimmy was like, she's staying out of it. Okay. I don't know. So that is, what was that? Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all go ahead, drop down, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell button, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye, y'all.